Ever wondered how a single stone unlocked a lost world? The Rosetta Stone, discovered in 1799, became the key to understanding ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. For centuries, the language of the pharaohs was a mystery, a silent script carved into temples and tombs. No one could read it until this stone appeared. It carried the same message written in three scripts: Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphic, making it a bridge across time. The Rosetta Stone was more than an artifact. It was a time machine for history. Without it, Egypt's voice would have remained forever silent. Did you know the Rosetta Stone was found by accident? In 1799, during Napoleon's campaign in Egypt, French soldiers repairing a fort near the town of Rosetta, Rashid, uncovered a dark slab of stone. They didn't know it at the time, but they had found one of history's greatest treasures. When the British later defeated the French, the stone was taken to London, where it still stands in the British Museum today. What began as a chance discovery during war became a gift to all of humanity. Sometimes history's greatest secrets are uncovered in the most unlikely moments. What if one inscription could change history forever? The Rosetta Stone contained a decree written in Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphics. Because scholars already understood Greek, they could use it to unlock the ancient Egyptian script. This trilingual inscription became the Rosetta Stone's genius. It wasn't just a royal decree, it was a code breaker's dream. Each line carried the same meaning, opening the door to deciphering a language that had been dead for over 1,400 years. The stone proved that sometimes the past leaves behind its own clues, waiting for us to read them. Did you know hieroglyphs were once thought to be magical symbols? For centuries, scholars believed they were mystical drawings rather than a written language. This misunderstanding left Egyptian history locked away, hidden behind stone walls. The Rosetta Stone shattered that belief. By showing that hieroglyphs carried the same words as Greek, it proved they were a language with rules and structure. This discovery turned mystical symbols into human words. The stone didn't just give us a key, it gave us back the voices of an entire civilization. Ever thought about how long it took to unlock the code? The Rosetta Stone wasn't solved overnight. Dozens of scholars worked for years to crack the puzzle. At the center of the breakthrough was Jean-François Champollion, a brilliant French linguist. In 1822, after studying both Coptic and Greek, he finally announced that hieroglyphs were phonetic, a true language. His discovery changed history forever. The stone became a symbol of human persistence, showing that patience, brilliance, and curiosity can break even the toughest codes. Without the work of scholars, the stone would still be silent. What if one stone gave us back an entire civilization? The Rosetta Stone unlocked not just words, but the culture, religion, and history of Egypt. Suddenly, scholars could read temple inscriptions, tomb writings, and royal decrees. Stories of pharaohs, gods, and daily life came alive again. The silent monuments of the Nile began to speak. The Rosetta Stone turned lifeless carvings into voices of the past. It gave humanity the gift of hearing from one of history's greatest civilizations in their own words. Without it, Egypt's history would still be a puzzle. Did you know the Rosetta Stone proved the power of language itself? It showed that languages are not just words, but keys to civilizations. Unlocking hieroglyphs revealed Egypt's political system, religion, and worldview. Language became the bridge between the present and the ancient past. The Rosetta Stone is a reminder that words carry memory, identity, and truth. By recovering Egypt's lost language, humanity regained part of its own story. The stone is proof that when we lose a language, we lose history. But when we find it again, the past comes back to life. Ever wondered why the Rosetta Stone is still in London today? After the French lost to the British, the stone was taken as a war prize. Since 1802, it has been displayed in the British Museum, attracting millions of visitors. But its presence there is also controversial. Egypt has long demanded its return. The stone is not just a key to language, it is also a symbol of empire, conquest, and ownership of history. Its story reflects not only the glory of discovery, but also the politics of power that surround artifacts of the past. What if one man's obsession gave humanity a lost language? Jean-François Champollion dedicated his life to cracking the code of hieroglyphs. His breakthrough in 1822 turned him into a hero of history. By connecting hieroglyphs to Coptic, the last stage of the Egyptian language, he proved that hieroglyphs were not symbols, but sounds. His work allowed the entire world of Egypt to open up. Without Champollion, the pyramids, temples, and tombs would remain mute monuments. His genius turned the Rosetta Stone into the most important archaeological discovery in history. Did you know the Rosetta Stone's impact reached far beyond Egyptology? Its story inspired the science of deciphering lost scripts. Later, scholars used the same approach to unlock other ancient languages like cuneiform. The Rosetta Stone became a metaphor for any discovery that explains the unknown. Even today, we use the phrase Rosetta Stone to mean the key to understanding. From computer science to genetics, the term still lives on. The stone is more than an artifact. It is an idea, a symbol of human determination to uncover truth. What if the Rosetta Stone belongs to everyone? Though it sits in London, its value goes beyond borders. It does not belong to France, Britain, or even just Egypt. It belongs to humanity. It gave the world back an entire culture, bridging a silence of more than a millennium. Every person who studies it touches history itself. The Rosetta Stone is proof that human knowledge is universal. It reminds us that the treasures of the past are not just property, but part of the shared heritage of the world. Did you know the Rosetta Stone still speaks today? Even 2 centuries after its discovery, it continues to inspire scholars, artists, and dreamers. Without it, Egypt's gods, kings, and common people would remain voiceless. But thanks to it, their words echo through time. The Rosetta Stone is not just a stone, it is memory, knowledge, and voice. It proved that even after centuries of silence, history can still speak. The stone remains one of the greatest reminders that the past is never truly gone. It only waits for us to listen. What if one discovery could rewrite everything we thought we knew? The Rosetta Stone did exactly that. It transformed archaeology from guesswork into science, turning speculation into certainty. Before it, Egypt's monuments were silent mysteries. After it, they became living voices. The stone didn't just unlock a script, it reshaped the study of history itself. Every translation, every artifact, and every interpretation of Egypt's past traces back to this single slab of rock. The Rosetta Stone proved that even the smallest fragment can hold the power to change the story of humanity forever. What if silence itself could be broken by one stone? The Rosetta Stone gave Egypt back its language, and in doing so, it gave the world back a civilization. It is not just an object in a museum. It is a symbol of persistence, curiosity, and the eternal hunger for knowledge. Long after armies have fallen and empires have vanished, the stone still speaks, bridging the past with the present. Its lesson endures. History is never lost, only waiting to be heard again. And the Rosetta Stone is the voice that never dies. What if the Rosetta Stone is more than an artifact? It is a symbol of how humanity learns. Its discovery showed that no mystery is beyond our reach when curiosity, patience, and knowledge come together. Just as it unlocked the secrets of Egypt, it inspires us to keep searching for the hidden codes of history, science, and the universe itself. The stone reminds us that understanding comes not from conquest, but from connection, linking past and present, language and meaning, silence and voice. In every age, the Rosetta Stone stands as a promise. Nothing is truly lost if we dare to seek the key.